Hello, welcome back for another day and another knowledge sacred video of expression and appreciative, forgiving greatness of whatever I've found in life to help myself and others for what I call my compendium or the Inconternal method. So these today will be levels of relationship and healthy relationships, non-violence. Although I do not have included the violent counterpart, I have only the non-violence. Also, I'll add in the levels of trust as they go hand in hand quite well. The pyramid of trust, as you may be able to see here. Bam. It is challenging on this GoPro, though I can see what I'm doing. And alongside, the levels of relationships and healthy relationship. Oh, this way. Right here. So, on with the video. So, the levels of relationships. On the inner level, the level of intimacy, the self, the spouse, me, or the ego. I had a daily bread book of the scriptures, Bible, and in it were listed the word me as capital M, referring to what would be codeable to the higher self rather than just the egoic I, internal being or interaction, inclusion. The next level out, and actually two element. These work well with the pyramid of trust, as the top of the pyramid closest to relating to the inner circle would be willingness to commit to ongoing relationship, as you must be in an ongoing relationship with yourself to progress, and fulfillment helps with those. Life. So, next level is family. The ability to trust with sensitive financial information. Often being able to help with finances or being invested in a project or procedure. A bit of secrecy and a degree of respect for privacy is helpful for getting things together and not having too many observers or stakeholders, as they are investors in energy and attention and definition of their own speculations or reflections. Next level, friendship. The ability to trust with personal information, whether that be life story, experiences, events, interactions, valuable information, not quite like passwords to your computer or things like that, though what kind of content you have within there. Your ability to have hobbies and common interests correlates with this section. An acquaintance, an individual you may share interests and preference over other options. So as I mentioned a little bit there, this correlates to being others you go to school with, you're on track teams for different sports, whether that be independent or group team sports. You may see your own team as more of a friend-family level, and other competitors may also have the same interests, preference over other options. So that is also applicable. Next level, be community helpers, social workers, baseline relevance, and trust that needs can be met. So a doctor, a health advisor, a teacher, anything along those lines may coach in life and make sure, support that your needs are met for what you require in that area of life. And hopefully mutually, because that's what helps everything get along a little better too. Whereas strangers correlates to being below and outside of the circle on both. No trust established yet. It's not that there isn't trust within them or yourself, that's just that there isn't a connection formed for bond. And on the other side of the page, healthy relationships, non-violence. This will branch off into another relationship spectrum of healthy, unhealthy, and abusive relationship levels listed here. Not all in ink yet, though it's all there. So, baseline level at the least. Healthy relationships, non-violence, depend on non-threatening behavior, expression, respect, true respect, not just a disrespect, as it is in respect, though the energy you wish to feed becomes what is your reality. Trust and support, the ability to trust and or support goes hand in hand or relatively with that. Honesty and accountability for the truth, feelings, or values. Responsible parenting is an important factor, whether you're a parent yourself or fostering the ability to parent as a father, mother, or support figure in society. Shared responsibilities along those lines, being in the real level of relationship, or relatively, at the least. Economic partnership, so business partners, helpful, cooperative, even competitors are supportive in an economic partnership as they propel and motivate the same ways for similar, if not the same reasons, hopefully to be positive, as that's what helps all to get better together. Negotiation and fairness. Ability to find a conclusion, not just a bias, confirmation, or lack of scientific law to a conclusive, unjust, no, outside of fairness. Life may be fair. Sometimes it's just more challenging to get there. And altogether, the centerpiece for nonviolence is, in essence, equality. I do have a bit of time still. I may just chime in. As well, there are relationship spectrum. Healthy, unhealthy, or abusive. These are relatively ways that work on different levels of relationships, whether that be physical, emotional, financial, economic, many or every level within the hierarchy of needs, essentially. These all apply and are how things move fluidly or make blockages one way or another. As being abusive may be as, if not more legal, than being abused, of course. Healthy, open, calm communication. Individuality maintained. Honesty and privacy coexist. Mutual, earned trust. Respect for each other's values. Equal agency in decision making. Agency being equal level of authority. In an unhealthy relationship spectrum, sometimes I've noticed even a healthy relationship-oriented perception or stance of person may breach from healthy to unhealthy if someone is abusive. It's not as always helpful, though, to get the point across. We operate in our ways, and sometimes the tolerance is a factor to account for in itself. Also situational, and it's good to be the better person. Stay in the healthy spectrum. Unhealthy being suspicion, mistrust, lack of individuality, lack of communication, dishonesty, lying, domineering behavior, or inconsiderate behaviors. These make sense to be middle line if you're interacting with someone who is not trustworthy. Often having a suspicion or mistrust is healthy enough, at the least. if you cannot have that open, calm communication, and individuality is important to keep maintained in it and as well. Abusive level being controlled by one partner, threatening, harmful communication, unsafe, hurtful behavior, isolation, surveillance, denial or minimization of harm, blame, shifting, accusations. These are understandable to be abusive and stunt growth, like coffee. As science has found, coffee doesn't actually give you energy, sugar doesn't actually give you energy. Coffee, in fact, stunts the synaptic processors, lack of a better scientific, not sure exactly if that's the way to say it, though the transmitters that make us feel tired. Therefore, like a painkiller, they may numb the pain, though the pain may come back stronger and you may feel it more effect. That's how opioids and or other painkillers work, in an essence, rather than going through and healing the levels that require the healing, whether that be in the spirit, the mind, the heart, the body, or the connection to the world. Thank you for joining me on this today. As for another valuable contribution, as you are all valued equally. All the best to the next in Internal Peace.